It's prepping up right now. All right,
There it
now we on now. Yeah. Hey man, welcome to y'all favorite motherfucking podcast right here. This is Toxic and Fertile Podcast. It's your boy right here, Scooter Boo Maxwell from the 901 Memphis, Tennessee. You already know what it is. Orange Mountain representing East Memphis vetting this bitch. You know it.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Simple Man, back yet again with your favorite motherfucking podcast, Toxic and Fertile.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about some shit. Y'all know we just get on there. We get on here and we just start talking about stuff. We be like, oh no, we need to go live right now. We need to go
Yeah.
So go ahead, bro. How you want to knock this out?
Yeah.
As y'all can see, we're missing. She said she's supposed to be.
She said she gonna jump in. Yeah,
jump
she said
in because she missed out last week as well. So let's get it. Because we was on our shit last week.
We was. So look,
y'all saw that.
So look. This is what we were talking about right before we jump on air and everything, man. Look, hoes be out here winning. This be straight. Hoes be out here winning, dog. They really be winning. And we were talking about the Zion Williamson situation. All right, I don't know if a lot of y'all, if y'all do know or whatever, but I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap. So basically, Zion Williamson, for the people who don't know, because we do have a lot of women listeners and shit. Zion Williamson was the number one draft pick in 2019. He was the phenom, blah, 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 blah. He's been hurt these past few years or something like that. And it's fluctuation with weight. So with the number one draft pick, I mean, he got his own shoe with Jordan, blah, blah, blah. So basically, he's making like $100 million. All right, $100 million nigga. And he's only like 21, 22 right now. All right, cool. He's from South Carolina. You know, he went to a little private school in South Carolina and shit. And it came out this last week or whatever, that he was about to have a baby with this chick. And then this porn star, Moriah Mills, I went and looked up her work. That bitch works.
Yeah.
I ain't know nothing about her. I ain't never heard of her. Yeah, Moriah Mills. I had to go look that up. I said, oh, okay. All right. She got on Twitter and just started blasting herself and him. She was like, I let you spit in my mouth last week and you ain't tell me you had another bitch pregnant. How you go move me to New Orleans and you got another bitch there. She was hurt. No long story short. I mean, I think any bitch be hurt. You thought you had $100 million nigga and he showed up with another bitch online. So, but anyway, she was trying to air out all the dirty laundry, showing his Snapchat. Once again, we go talk about that. Like, nigga, why are you? I'm
literally looking. I'm looking at some stuff right now.
Oh yeah, Mariah Mills. Oh yeah,
no. I'm looking at the story design.
Okay, I got excited. I got excited over the wrong thing. No, she for real. She a real professional, dog.
No, I'm looking at. I'm in podcast mode right now, man. Not in porn stuff, but go ahead, keep going. Yeah.
So, anyway, she tried to air out all the dirty laundry and everything about like him flying her down and stuff. So while all that is happening, another chick came out talking about like, oh yeah, you had me flown out too, and like she's showing videos of her courtside with like a shirt jersey on with his number on it and shit like that and everything. And then of course, fuck niggas on Twitter and went on Twitter and found the baby mama pass and saw how she was busting it open and with Boosie one day. So, you know, he was loving the hoes, man. But let's help our boy out sometime. But let's give a background, too, because you was about to say something when I paused you right before we went live. So go ahead, dog.
Yeah. So me personally, I think the city boy is still up, even though he took a little hit. He up, though, because first and foremost, my boy from South Carolina.
Yeah.
He ain't never seen he ain't never had this type of action ever before in his life. Mind you already called out his age. The boy is only 21, 22 years old, 23 at the maximum, right? Mm-hmm. He's living his best life. Do we always talk about our college years? These are
we do
his extended college years, right? He left after he was a one and done. Mm-hmm. These are essentially his college years. Yep. And he been on the bench, so he ain't really had to worry about like fucking up his bag really because of basketball, because he ain't been playing anyway.
So, yes, and he went to Duke. He wasn't seeing this type of work at Duke.
Nah, he wasn't. And I live in North Carolina. I live on the road from Duke. So I know what's going on. And Duke got some bag, but nothing like nothing like what he was, what he did. Nothing along this line. So he's seeing porn stuff, even though I don't think he should be nutting in these bitches. But that's another story.
We gonna get into it.
Yeah. I mean, but right now though, I don't blame him. Nothing of them is, he shouldn't be doing that part, but look like he only nutted in one for now. At least had a baby, you know what I mean? Provable nutted in, right? But I can't really blame the young fella, bro. Like, because Zion looks like my boy off a house party, the one that was the bully. You know what I mean? He's always,
he do.
So my boy aesthetically challenged.
Yep.
So he getting it off of his bread and his physique. You know, he's a physical beast now, phenom. So I mean, he wasn't gonna get none of this action without being, because he walk all funny and he you know what I'm saying? He always been like politically correct with answers. He's been, you know, he's been a phenom, kind of sort of like LeBron was when he was like 16, right? Exactly. So like he's always been politically correct, very well spoken, and this and that, good in front of the cameras. Now we're just seeing that he's a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's all we seeing. That's all he really showing people. That's all he really showing. And it ain't hey, young brother, I salute you. Hey, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Ain't none of them came out and said you did anything that wasn't consensual. That's what matters. That's what matters. Ain't think about it, dog. They just hurt. I hate it. They hurt. That's it. You can start on that. You can start on that. Think about it. Oh, yeah, of course. Think about it, dog. Imagine if you was 21 with $100 million. 100 million at 21? I was ignorant as fuck with zero. I would have been doing the same thing. I would have been flying bitches. I would have been telling bitches, yeah, I'll move you here. How much you expect me to pay a month? I'll pay you rent for the year. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking at the screenshot wires and stuff. She petty. You just messed up your bag. She played her hand. She fucked up. She's showing the screenshots of wires, bro. You could have still been in the game, bitch. Right. 20,000, 25,000, 10,000, showing the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Showing what he dropping on you. Right. Baby, don't you know that would have still been coming? You ain't getting that no more. Like, get it. Bitch, you could have been getting almost $1 million a year just being a side bitch. It don't mean nothing for him. That's not even tricking to him, because why this $1 million? It's $100 million nigga. You're a $9 nigga. Man, at 21. He giving you a percentage of endorsement deals. You feel me? Like, don't care. Low percentage. And you fucked it all up. You fucked up the bag. We got Sasha Boog pulling in. Bitch, you fucked up the bag. Look, let me tell you something. Let me give you something out here, women, man. Let me tell y'all a little something. Let Sasha Boog jump in. Look, go ahead. Tell a lady something. When you got the bag set up, fuck your feelings, all right? I understand you hurt, but do not fuck up the bag in your feelings. If you're going to do all that, do that privately with him. Don't try to blast him online. The niggas, you showing the screenshots. This nigga said, how much a month you want me to pay while you down here? The nigga's like, I don't care. You want me to pay your rent? You want to stay in the penthouse and whatever nicest fucking building in fucking New Orleans? And I'm gonna tell you something that was OG about him. None of us knew nothing about none of this for real. Like, oh yeah, so did. Like he kept, as a young nigga, that's one thing that we typically don't do. We typically run up. Shit, yeah, I'm begging her. I'm on loud with her. I'm doing this. I got this porn star I've been watching for years. I've been watching this bitch for 10 years. I finally got it. You know what I'm talking about? Busting it out. So, like, we didn't know about mostly none of this. You know what I'm talking about? At least I didn't. I don't know how. No. Nobody knew. But it wasn't. So now these folks coming out the woodworks and it's clout chasing. This is definitely female clout chasing. 100%. Definitely female clout chasing. And they fumbling the bag. Like you said, if he was dropping coins like that, and for you to just bust it up in here and there and get your stuff paid for, you already fuck for money. Porn star, and I have nothing against sex workers. No, because her work is amazing. I'm telling you, her work is amazing. Yeah, so I have nothing against that. What I'm saying is, though, you're getting a bag in addition to. You know what I'm talking about? It's probably better than your bag that you're getting per month. No, probably. He's $100 million nigga. Ain't no problem. I'm just saying what he would. Now, porn star get bread now. I'm just saying. I understand they get paid 1,000%. She at the top of her bread. Yeah, so I don't know what she's mad. I don't know if that's coins to her or how it plays out for her bag, but at the same time, it's in addition to. That's all. In addition to. There you go. In addition to. So, baby, what you doing? Like, why would you do that? Why would you fuck up the bag? If you was hurt, you could have went to it privately. Don't blast him. That's all we gotta say. Yeah, that's all we got to say.
Sasha, you know what we talking about? Do you have any
I have
idea?
no idea. That's why I'm waiting for you guys to fill me in.
Yes.
All right,
Welcome.
Do your introduction,
Well,
Sasha Bug. Introduce yourself.
It's Sasha Bugs, sick as fuck, on the call right now.
No, we didn't want that to be the case.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
we're gonna bear with you.
Yeah, quick recap. So, quick recap. We talking about this Zion Williamson situation that happened last week. He was a former number 1 draft pick. He's basically. With that being said, he was considered the next phenom coming out. He hasn't been able to play. He's been hurt as of recently and stuff. But he's basically a 9-figure nigga. All right. He's 9 figures. He just signed a brand new contract for over $100 million. So that's not even counting the endorsements. That's just the NBA salary. And basically, this porn star he was fucking with blasted him online coming out because he had having a baby with a chick, with another chick, and she was a stripper having a baby. She blasted online like, can't believe you had me there. I let you spit in my mouth last week. I let you do all this shit. Oh, look at Sasha. Do all this shit, blah, 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 blah. And then I think somebody told her during her rant that you fucking up the bag, because then she go at old girl and be like, we sister wives, we can raise the baby together, blah, blah. Nah, bitch, you fucked it up already now. You fucked it up.
You didn't even say that for around.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even get to that. Yeah. She tried to say, it's like she tried to save the bag. Like, no, you fucked it up now. Somebody probably was like, girl, why would you do that?
What I do hope is he retracts all of her privileges, and he don't do nothing but
that thing
from
you
now
get no
on.
money now. Now
he might pay per transaction, but he
maybe. Now she is
she
the
ain't
top,
doing it for free.
Now she is the top in her world. She is the top, one of the top porn stars. No, don't get it twisted. She ain't no bottom porn star.
So she's not worried about the bag. Then there's clearly something and more feelings involved in this whole process. The bag was not her concern.
That's what I just thought
sounds
said.
like.
But in addition to, you still don't publicly out. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You go.
Right at that point. You know, and then she was trying to say, here goes what I did not like about her rant. Like, I thought a lot of it was funny, but one point I did not like about her rant. She was like, I try to make you the next king. I told you was next to LeBron. Bitch, he works for the NBA. You got like the GM didn't say that. The owner ain't say it. Hell, Adam Silver himself didn't say that. You think you're the one saying this to him? Come on, he's one of the faces of the new young faces of the NBA. You gonna try to take credit for that? Come on, chick, you doing too much now. Like, you wilding out here. But basically, after she came out and said that, another chick that he was fucking with, I think she was like another stripper and shit, came out like, you flew me to the games. Here go my video of me sitting courtside with your jersey shirt on and stuff like that. Like everybody started coming out, but me and London saying, we don't blame the young nigga. Imagine if we was 21 with $100 million. We were doing shit with $0 at 21. And we was
what you said.
Imagine us with $100 million. I would have been doing the same shit.
I ain't gonna lie,
bitch, it's never right.
My boy Zion extra lame. What that boy said. She screenshotted one of the snaps, but that just said, when you move, how much do you expect me to pay you a month? But I'm super excited. Right.
He never had that type of work. So that's another thing about him, Sasha. So he's from South Carolina. He went to a private school or whatever. He's always been like this prospect. So he was media trained. He was always just, that's what he was around. Then he went to Duke. He went to Duke, so he wasn't around these type of women. I mean, it was good, nice looking women at Duke, but
better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late.
That's her. She hurt.
Hold on, let's jump into that one, because I got a fucking story, bro.
So she hurt. I'm gonna let you jump in there. I think she said that because she's hurt. I think she's hurt. That's I don't even believe it.
I don't either, because I have the same exact.
Go ahead, dog. Jump in.
Bruh, I hate when that car get pulled right there. Women are some spiteful, scorned creatures, bro. Like, bro, because I'm reading through some of the like tweet storm, they call it, of Moriah Mills, and that was the one I just came across. It said, you better hope I ain't pregnant too, because I'm definitely like, oh, now since you know he got another jump pregnant, he claiming it, embracing it, and all that, you better.
You ain't pregnant.
It makes my skin boil. So, short story time. So I had a girlfriend at the time. So I literally called her up, texted her ex. So she was texting her ex. I wasn't super messed up about it, but at the same time, though, we was, you know what I'm talking about?
It was your girl.
It was my girl, but also we were in the vicinity of the ex. So like we was near him, where he stayed and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, so you know what I'm saying? You trying to link with him? You know what I'm talking about? Like, what's this about? No. He just be hitting me up. I know ain't nothing going on. This and that. The very next thing that came out of her mouth was I'm late. I think I might be pregnant. Like literally the transition. Bro. I'm talking about nigga, like it was literally like set up to be like
for you or for him?
No. For me, like we was together. So like this was her transition. She was like, oh, I think I might be pregnant. Like I'm talking about it was just like an abrupt change of subject, but that's the subject change too. Man, when I say so, like at the time, I'm a young nigga. So, you know, I'm 18, 19 at the time. I'm a young nigga. So like, I'm like, whoa, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what? So she knew it would work. You know what I'm talking about, bro?
Uh-huh.
So come to find out later on down the line, like, bro, never know. Oh no, it was, I wasn't really. So you knew I was on your ass. You was in some deep shit, and you knew how to pivot, change the subject to something that was completely like would catch a nigga off, bro. When I say I was so like, I look back at that all the time, bro. So that's one of my little mini traumas.
Yeah.
No, mini traumas because like if a motherfucker tell they pregnant, like nah, bro, we put on the stick right now, especially this advanced ass pregnancy test. Like that shit gonna tell you straight up, like you like bro, like that shit was so fucked up. So it was like awesome, like knowing she in some deep shit or whatever the case may be, knowing it's gonna get a nigga to be able to get a nigga to have a reaction.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Especially your seed and you know you fucking raw, whatever the case may be. You know you can potentially skeet it, whatever the case may be. You know it's a chance.
Right.
Now that's life-changing shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially at the time you ain't got no kids. I ain't had no damn kids. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready to be no dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We were together, so it was gonna man up. I was gonna man up, but at the same time though, bro, I'm like, I think, like I told one of my homeboys, like probably a week later, I'm like, bro, I think she told me that shit, bro. So I wouldn't be as mad at her. Cause I was on some like breaking up with her type shit. Like the ex shit was just, we had visited, it had happened before. And I'm like, nah, bro. Cause I ain't fucking off. I'm trying to do good, kind of at the time. But but I got a gas like this shit. She don't know. She ain't know what I was doing. But
gas like her ass.
But
it's an episode, people. Go find
it. But bro, I was just on some fuck shit where she used that pregnancy shit as a motherfucking scapegoat, as a pivot, and to get her out of her deep waters when she knew she was faced with some red-handed, like, nigga, what's up with this? Like, right in the phone. I couldn't believe that. She like, fuck me up. Took me off, caught me all off guard. I'm instantly off this shit. I'm talking about, all right, that's neither here nor there anymore. What? Hold on, are you sure? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Sasha Boog.
Take a test. You know what I mean? So like, yeah,
Sasha Boog, how should have Miss Moriah Mills handled the situation from a woman's standpoint? I mean, we talking especially from a nigga standpoint, but
I mean, she handled it the way that she thought she was supposed to handle it. I mean, I think she made herself look really stupid, foolish, by disclosing the type of details that she disclosed. Like if she thought she was trying to one up him or try to prove a point, it actually just made her look ridiculous. So there's a way in the information without making yourself look like a fool in the process.
Oh.
So I think that's where she went wrong. Like, why are you airing all the things that happened instead of just like stating the facts?
And it ain't your nigga. That's my biggest problem with all of it is it's not your nigga. Mm-hmm. Like it'd be completely different if he was. It'd be completely different if he was pillow talking in your mind. You the one and only. You my girl.
But you don't know what he was saying.
But she would have aired that shit if it was. I'm just going off of what she said.
Other stuff, yeah.
You aired out everything else.
Ain't
never said, you know what I'm saying? She just want to make it known that he was paying, you know what I'm saying, and footing some bills and this and that. And he was laid up with her. She took a picture of him. She had a picture of him in her bed and shit like that. But nowhere does it seem like, that they were an idol, a couple, whatever the case might be. And you're right. Sorry, we don't know if he said, but I think she would have clearly aired that shit out. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been sitting here just going through the shit as we've been talking about it. Like literally scrolling them up. Like, you
guys are really invested.
I don't see that.
Well, I want to know
what I'm talking about. I wanted to know what I was talking about. I didn't know the story until
No, I hear you.
So, yeah,
so I can't see you.
It goes to
I can see him.
This goes to in a way. Me and London can speak on this, and Sasha might look at us sideways. This is where you need.
I'm always looking at you guys sideways.
I know. This is where you need like a big homie.
You're halfway up the camera,
or yeah. This is where you need like a big homie / big brothers, older people, older niggas around, right? To try to educate you, son. So this is where I'm gonna jump on Zion now. Like I don't blame him for anything he did, but this is where I'm gonna jump on you. You can have fun with the bitch, but don't nut in her, bro. Like, come on.
Man, facts.
Like,
facts,
if you had a big brother, big homie, older nigga that, you know, they were like, bro, we don't, like, have fun, nigga. That's what you supposed to do. Yeah, nigga, have fun, but do not get the bitch pregnant and stuff like that. And now, like, he probably just didn't have those conversations with his teammates or something like that. I'm pretty sure his teammates out here wilder too. Now, come on, man. I know I knew some NBA niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit older, so those NBA niggas not really around in the league anymore. But I knew what they were doing when they was in there. I knew exactly what they were doing. They was wild. The niggas were wild. Wild niggas. This shit. You know what I'm saying? And we done seen this before and everything. But man, I hope everything works out for Zion and everything and stuff. And you know, he probably still gonna be out here doing it anyway, just not with Moriah Mills. You fucked up that bag.
Man, exactly. I couldn't agree more.
If we were on, I don't know who does it. Is it Hot 97 Donkey of the Day? Does she get the Donkey of the Day?
1,000%.
That was
Breakfast Club. Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
As I said, it is because you aired it out. That's what we kind of own you. Not about like everything y'all did. It's because you aired it out.
Because she could have addressed them like she did, all in private, and that would have been made sense because she can feel her feelings are validated. We get
her feelings are
you know what I'm talking about. But putting it in the public arena is
that's where you fucked up at, because you
it made her look bad. It made her look worse to me.
It made her look worse than him and stuff. Especially because one, she's older. Like you 29, I think they said she's 29, 30, and then he's 21. Like she should have known to play the game. Like you in the industry, I understand you getting money, chick. But your little 7 figures that you might got, let's say, I'll put up there. Like, hey, you may making a couple mil.
What's up? What's up, girl? They got PJ Wash the trap. That trap.
PJ Brittany Renner. Look, we done seen this.
Gotta take it out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good examples out here.
Say you might be making a meal, blah blah blah. You can say money ain't an issue, but it's the difference between a meal and 100 mil. That's all I'm saying at the end of the day.
Yeah, big difference.
It's a huge difference. You could have still been getting that bag. You could have been in New Orleans, had your little condo in New Orleans, he paying for it. You could have did whatever else on your money, like London said earlier, in addition to what you already doing.
In addition to, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money a woman. And this is, all right, good little pivot.
All right, let's do it.
I don't give a fuck how much money a woman makes. If she finds a man that's willing to foot her bills, she will welcome it. I'm not saying she just gonna jump on any nigga trying to pay her bills. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if she's dealing with him and he offers to pay the bill, most of them may regret. And I'm not saying it's an absolute thing but 99% of their ass is taking the bill pay. You get what I mean? Like,
I'll take the bill.
Like, I'm talking about
at what expense?
That ain't what don't try to get deeper into it.
No,
we're just talking about if you're dealing with him. Look, no, I'm just saying, if you're dealing with him, we're not talking about somebody that you met and he's just like, girl, I can pay your bills, and then they come with whatever XYZ. You fucking them, and this for whatever reason you like him enough to let him fuck. Yeah,
there's a report there.
For whatever reason you like him enough to fuck. So you fucking him, and he says, well, she, even before, after, or during, I'll pay this motherfucking penthouse suite rent or whatever the case may be, car, whatever the case may be. How many are rejecting
that? Just reminded me of something else that was said.
Like, ain't too many women rejecting that, because I do get the next step of, okay, what do you want in return? I get that part. I'm not even going that far. Right there. Okay. Right. Most women, because first of all, you let this nigga into your body, into your temple. it's like you said, some type of reporter. You like him enough. If this nigga off, in addition to, because if anything, you can just be like, shit, the pussy made him pay these bills, you know?
That's all I'm saying. Hey, what was
That's
funny
all I'm saying. So like 99% of women is they going with it. They letting their man pay a significant bill. Mortgage, rent, whatever is typically the most expensive bill in the household. If he taking care of that one, what?
This how you know she was jealous as hell because then
Come on now.
In one of her little tweets, she was like, "Hey, you bought that bitch a Cullinan?" She was mad. She was mad. This a motherfucker.
You feel me?
Then she was like, "You better hope I'm not pregnant." Oh, yeah.
Oh God, that part there, bro. That triggered me a little bit.
Oh, man.
Okay, so I want to talk about what we spoke about yesterday.
Hold on, you never answered.
Wait, what was the question?
So is that accurate to say that most women are gonna take? Because you said to what expense? You answered the question with a question. You said to what expense? I said before we get to all that.
Okay. I feel like everybody got a price.
Everybody got a price.
I guess you can leave it there.
I think that's the name of this episode. Everybody got a price.
Everybody got a price.
Everybody
got an episode like that.
I don't think
we don't go one there. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go through it.
Everything's transactional. Now we got something like that. Not everybody got a price. I bet. But you want to get into what we was talking about yesterday on which one? What you want to talk about?
I want to know about this Gooch thing. I want to know. I need the ladies need to understand. I need.
It went from want to need, ladies.
This is a need. It is a necessity.
Need is a strong word.
To take my demon time to a next level.
Hold on. So you don't venture that way at all?
I've never, literally never ever.
She didn't know.
Never. So this is why I'm depending on you guys.
So did you watch last week's episode first and foremost?
First of all, yes. Let's just talk about that for 2 seconds. I did.
So there you go. That answers it.
Y'all really have no behavior when I'm not on the show. Like I'm really like, y'all really bring out a different side of yourselves when I'm not on the show, which it's like I see your true colors when I'm not on the show.
Oh, so you kind of weren't watching the show before you became our co-host, huh?
No. I was. I was. What I'm saying is,
no, I know you were. I was just being facetious, but yeah, I know. Yeah. So like,
it's definitely a different energy that you guys bring to the show, and I appreciate that.
We shouted you out and everything in that exact space that you carry on the show. Like we literally
I appreciate that. I low key feel like it is because there's a level of respect that y'all have for me at the end.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. But also you're gonna seek to interject when needed. Like you're gonna, all right, fellas, like you know what I mean? Because also, you know what I mean, we can just run with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You bring the balance.
You balance and interject where you have a different spin, right?
Literally, I wish y'all could have seen the look on my face as I'm watching and listening to some of this stuff. Like, oh, y'all are wild for real.
So the Gooch. So
yes.
All right.
First of all, hold on. I have questions. I got questions.
Go ahead. Yeah, let's do a Q&A right there. Let's do a Q&A. Go ahead.
Let's go.
How does a woman approach this area without potentially getting hurt in the process?
Ducky Kong punch.
It's fairly easy if you don't. First and foremost, you're gonna know very quickly if he's okay with it or not. It's by lifting the balls. That's the easiest metric to do. Lifting,
you gotta be sucking it.
So you gotta go from shaft. Down lower, bottom of shaft, fucked up top area for a second, bottom of shaft to balls.
Okay.
Now you're at the top of the balls, you go all the way into the balls, and now you lift the balls. Now you're under the balls. You're at the Gooch pretty much. You know what I mean?
Start licking right there.
Yeah,
so is this like a thumb area?
No.
Hey. See, this is why we gotta ask questions.
No
thumbs.
How do we
what
get
the
here?
fuck, yo?
Because if my hand is
you're gonna get hurt. Okay, so hold on.
You're trying to get Ducky Kong punch.
No, first and foremost, balls are held this way, typically.
That's what I was doing.
No. You turned your hand. You turned your hand. Yes. Hold on. How you go from this way to this way, man?
Right. That's how you get punched.
This is a great lesson today, guys. All the women, please pay the fuck attention. Balls are usually held this way.
Okay, got you.
We're talking about like from person doing it, right? The woman. Yes. Balls are held that way, right? So from the woman doing it to us guys, right? Mm-hmm. If you turn your motherfucking hand over, first and foremost, you're gonna also know a lot about that guy immediately. Because if you're holding his balls that way, where your thumb is venturing past the gooch and he ain't saying nothing, that says a lot about that man already. He's okay. Beware. He's okay with that, maybe. And I'm not saying he's necessarily gay, but he might be okay. You know what I'm saying? He just might be okay with butt play, or he may be gay, one or the other. And that, you know what I'm saying? Every man that's okay with butt play is not gay. I'm not trying to say that. So, but it can be suspect. Women, you figure that out. But yes, if you turn your hands over and this is the way that you're holding, you should never be holding his balls. Okay, that's
a no. Okay,
yeah, that's a no.
Now,
go ahead. Take over, bro. Go ahead.
All right.
So wait, Scooter, I can't see you for some reason. Your screen is completely black on my side.
I don't know what's going on. I see you just fine, sir. And see, like in real time.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Wait, no, now I can see you. Okay, great. Okay. Everything. We're back.
So look, as you're sucking the balls, all right, your tongue should venture under the balls.
Under the balls.
Right there.
And now you're in gooch land.
Now you're in gooch land. And that's where you do your licking and sucking from there. No thumbs. Keep your thumbs fucking away. All right.
Okay.
And then if you want to lick somebody's ass, you go ahead and do it. Right.
So hold on. What I'll say is start with the gooch. So if they don't do anything for the first and foremost, you should feel them move to up or down. That's a very key indicator. They move up, they want you back on the dick. They move down, they okay with getting their ass licked. Like if they don't move at all, they want to see how far you'll go.
Hey, let's see where this goes.
Three major indicators.
I remember the first time the older chick licked my ass, bro. I remember the first time this shit happened. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, right? So I was like 20. I was like 22, 23. Oh, I was older than that. I was like 25. I remember where I was working.
This is so enlightening.
So she was like in her 30s or whatever. I was in my 20s and shit. And she was doing exactly how I just described it. She was sucking the dick, all right. Started licking the balls, all right, sucking on the balls, and her tongue went under it. So I was like, oh shit, all right, cool. Like that shit. But then, like London just said, I just paused. Like, I don't know what to do.
So you trying to see what she about?
I have another question. Is there a position that is this is best done as far as like sitting, standing, like is there?
So I'm gonna say the best first time position is probably two. The best first time position is probably standing, because you're in control of where your head can go. So, and the reason why I say that, the second position is gonna be him laying on his back. And the only reason this may not be the greatest position, because the nigga don't want their legs in there being pushed back to get their ass ate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like,
I can see that.
Yeah. So standing is easier. Oh, somebody saying so. So standing is probably better because you control where your head can go and don't. And he's gonna, trust me, he's gonna help you if he's okay with it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, he's gonna move down if he wants you back on the dick. He's gonna move up if he's okay with you being there. He's not gonna move at all to see how far you're willing to go. Now, if he's like, you know what I'm saying, guiding, like if he's trying to put the dick back in your mouth or something like that, he's probably saying, oh no, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Without being disrespectful. Oh, what you got? Bro, you about to cry. Hold on, what you got? Hold on, what the fuck? What you were saying that, bro?
Right. She told me while I was standing up. I couldn't get it out. And she was doing it. Afterwards, she was like, your balls was on my eye like this.
Right. I could not imagine. Like, that's gotta be okay. Interesting.
So, but that's gonna be your best first chance try, because you're in complete control of where you're going. Because the man has to help you if he's laying on his back. You see what I'm saying? If he's laying down on the bed, he has to kind of, or you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be full sniper. You're gonna, even though I've had that before. Like, you remember that?
Fascinating.
That game, Big Doug? you know, be trying to.
OMG.
But see, I was already an expert by then. I done tooted that motherfucker on up, no homo shit. But I gotta go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping the leg up on her ass. Go ahead, baby. I see what you trying to do. I've been here before. So, you know what I'm saying? I was already a vet by then. She didn't have to do all the work. You know what I'm saying? I was working it with her. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, so yeah, you have to also slowly, don't transition real fast.
Yeah, not the fast.
It's dick, bottom of dick, balls, top of balls, under balls, gooch for a few seconds at least. Because that's gonna get, because if it's his first time for that too, he gonna start, well, from my experience, he gonna start liking it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like,
hey, the first time it happened to me was in college.
And then if you down to go further down, he gonna be like, well, shit, I didn't know this felt that good.
So, all right. So here's where are we drawing the lines of demarcation here? Because why is that okay, but your hand's not okay?
Nah, don't put your fucking thumb.
Because this is your mouth, your tongue. It's a whole different. First and foremost, that's an invasion versus a pleasurable type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how else to put it.
Yeah, like. You want sounds like Sasha. No, like Sasha want to peg a nigga. That sound like what she want to do.
No.
That was she sound like over here. You want some other shit, dog?
No, not even close. No.
So it's called rimming. All right, let's just get to the terminology.
Right.
So it's called rimming. So I'm not even gonna bullshit you, which is yes, that's a normal thing. But on the outside of the. On the outside, I
was reading yesterday, so that's the recommendations that they gave. That's the reason why I asked. I was like, all right, let me go through my
So I'm just gonna get fully into it. Yeah, it's called rimming. I don't prefer thumb, and I'm not. I'm no thumb, but I've been asked because you know what I'm saying they put the tongue down and they want to know if they can. You know what I'm saying? Do that. I'm good on that because it's called rimming.
It's a fair question.
It is fair.
When you look, especially if you're looking it up, yes. But most of these women just doing this shit. They Sexy Red and Sukiana, them, you know what I'm talking about? Them motherfuckers got this shit, you know, going up. You feel me? So like, but I mean, even before that though, before they even got on it, like this shit was happening behind closed doors for a very long time now. My first experience was years and years ago at this point. So you know what I mean? Like, so what I'm saying is though, you definitely can get hurt playing doing that thumb shit. You know what I'm talking about? There needs to be a discussion or a ask. Or, you know what I'm saying? You need better to ask for permission than forgiveness this time. You know what I mean? So because it ain't the other way around on that one. Motherfucker, you feel that people's elbow come down to your forehead.
Fuck up the whole goddamn move.
I just feel like in either instance that it might definitely be one of those cases where like I feel like you gotta ask permission. I don't know. I would have a fear of going there, like legit.
So you might fuck up the move asking for permission for the tongue. And the reason being is because some niggas aren't even comfortable with it themselves yet because they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So women, last week's episode is a perfect tie-in to this. Slutting that man out. Most men don't know they want to be slutted out.
And that's the thing.
Real shit. Exactly. Like most men don't even know what it feels like to be slutted out because most women want to be dominated. If we're talking about just in a majority sense, right? Most don't want to be dominated, except the ones that are into the who knows. Yeah, but like most of them go home to get or go elsewhere to get dominated. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that's doing the dominating. So like, and then men, ego issues, you know, that type of shit, macho-ness, you want to do, that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how macho, that's our MO, that's our libido. It's tied to our fucking being able to think we're dominating in a bedroom, right? So being slutted out makes you feel like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it in real raw terms. Getting your ass ate, niggas think it's gay if it's by a woman. That just doesn't make sense to me, but I get some of their, I ain't gonna say I don't get it, but I hear them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I get it, I hear them. You know what I mean? So like, it's just not the case because I think most of what you do, like me, I don't even think you gay if you're getting pegged by a woman. I'm just not into it. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing it. It's an lot of interest for me, but I'm not gonna say a nigga's automatically gay if they are doing it with their woman. You see what I'm saying? That's just like, you know what I'm talking about? I know motherfuckers who into butt plugs and shit like that. Our G-spot is still in our ass as well. I'm not into it. I do understand the anatomy of both the male and the female though, so I get it. If you go to the motherfucking clinic and you can't jack off and get a nut, that motherfucker gonna put 2 fingers in your ass, gonna push that goddamn gland and gonna get a nut up at your motherfucking ass. I understand that from the science perspective. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, I know what it can do. So if a woman knows this shit, shout out to the nurses and the CNAs and all you other motherfuckers. But shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They understand that, so they just know that men don't understand it as well as on their gay, the gay side. And, oh hell no. And once again, it doesn't feel pleasurable to me on the insertion part. Once you get to the gland, I might feel a whole different thing, whole different way. But I ain't letting you get there. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you know what I mean? So it's just a whole other thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
today's educational moment was brought to you by the Gooch.
The Gooch, what you talking about? But yeah, slut that man out though, Sasha. We can tell you ready.
Yeah, Sasha ready. That's why she
I'm ready. I am 100%.
So wait a minute.
Ready.
Side note, Sasha messed with Africans, bro. We forgot. And Jamaicans and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's a fucking issue.
That's why
they don't play that shit. They don't I just thought about that. They don't be playing that shit. Like I got a couple homeboys. That's why I know this is a thing. Because when I talk about this, like we're talking about it right now, they be over there like, this one. I'm not even joking right now. Like,
it's the demographic.
It is. So I had to think about that for a second. They don't be. You need to just ask permission all the way around. And don't get me wrong, some of the motherfuckers do fuck with it. They just don't want nobody else to know. But you need to ask for those specifics. American men, them 3 indicators gonna get you right every time.
You see, I knew that y'all had to understand it some type of way. Yes, that is the reason why I'm glad you picking up what I'm putting down now.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That makes sense.
1,000% matters.
I got a couple. Because I talk openly with everybody that I talk, women, female, strangers, whatever. So my homeboys that are, you know what I'm saying, of their descendant, they be like, nah, nigga, what? Like it's complete taboo. Like I know one of them that don't even like head. You feel me? Like what? No bullshit. Swear to God, I bullshit you not. One of them, bro, not can't even suck his dick. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, oh, none of my women, no, she can't do that. Nope. Like
some of them might see it as degrading. Yeah, some of them might see it as degrading.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm with the
Yes. But no, it fucked me up though, just hearing them being serious about it. So like we thinking it was a joke, funny, you know what I'm talking about? He was like dead ass, bro. Like dead ass serious. And I didn't know him, so that was my homeboy's like good friend. Wow. But I didn't know him like that. But he was like dead ass serious. My homeboy was just like, hell yeah, he can have that on his own. We from the same motherfucking village, but I want my
Sasha, eat that man ass. Go ahead.
All right.
Nah. So make sure that I can call one of y'all to bail me out of prison if I gotta swing on somebody if they try swinging on me. So that's all I'm saying.
You still gonna find out from licking them balls though, and getting when you lift them balls up, you still gonna find out. I'm trying to tell you.
We'll see. If I ever get brave enough. If I ever have enough liquid courage in my system too, I will make sure y'all
liquid
know.
Motherfucking courage.
This is hilarious. This was a great educational mess, man. This was a great podcast. This was great.
Always, you know how we do.
Even when Sasha came in, she was like, "What are y'all talking about?" It was great, man. So, man, unless y'all got another topic, we can really wrap this up.
Nah, we good. I'm barely. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, we good. We're good then. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm barely making it.
We'll say that one for next week then, London.
All right, say this.
All right, man. Well, shit. Appreciate y'all fucking with us on this podcast. This was hilarious, y'all. This is hilarious every week, man. We love it. People, man, appreciate y'all tuning in, fucking with us and everything. Once again, we here every Monday, somewhere between 7 and 8-ish, somewhere in that around that range and stuff. Cut your notifications on. Once again, we on Facebook Mondays, YouTube on Tuesdays. The episode be up. If you want to come on the show, once again, let us know. You got topics, or you know somebody that want to be on, hit us in the DMs. Hit them on either on the Facebook page, the IG page, YouTube comments, wherever it's at. Just let us know. We talk back. We are always there, man. Yeah, that's what we got. Church, y'all got any church announcements?
Nah, man, you just said like, share, subscribe. Keep on coming with the come
That's
on. We need
it.
a new guest. We need a new guest. I don't know. We're gonna just start picking my
Yeah, we're just gonna start DMing y'all.
You know what I'm talking about? We gotta reach out.
Like, be on the show,
We
nigga.
we see you liking this shit. Come on here. Come on, holler at us.
Come fuck with us.
Come fuck with us.
Come
But
be
yeah, we need a new
toxic with us.
guest. Absolutely. People don't be wanting to talk for real. How we be talking. They unfiltered adult conversation.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Trojan.
That Zion does not need. But
Trojan and X videos. Moriah, shout out to Moriah Mills. You put in some great work.
I'm glad you said X videos because it's killing Pornhub. But yeah, that's my go-to.
That's my
X
go-to.
videos.
X videos.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Moriah Mills is gonna go ahead and go. She got over 500 million views. Yeah,
nice.
Top of the
nice.
Top
of the guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, then. Yeah, man, we are out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Some of the stories you hear may be true, may not be true, but that is for you to decide. We are out, people. Peace. Have a good one.